Hi, I'm Tim Goodfellow from FF News, and I'm here with Merusha Naidu from Paymentology. Marusha, good to see you. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. We're so excited to be here at Money 2020.
Likewise. Marusha, could you tell us a little bit about Paymentology and what the business does?
Absolutely. So we're a global neo-processor. We operate across 5 regions. So here, Europe, UK, Latin America, Middle East, Africa. And our core business is issuer processing. So we work with fintechs, digital banks, traditional banks to really create an innovative cloud-native platform for any issuer, right? And for us, it's all about scalability, creating really inclusive payment ecosystems that actually grow with our customers. So we're all about creating, customer-centric journeys, growing with our customers, and making sure that it's a very localized but personal solution.
Great, yeah.
Yeah.
And how has the business got to this point? What's a bit, sort of a brief history, if you like, of Paymentology?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are, we're owned by Taya, which is a very large acquiring processor from the UK. But we were actually 2 companies, like 2 years ago, made from Tatuka Software, which is more, fintech friendly, out of Africa, and Paymentology, which was born out of the banking sector in the UK. And so with the convergence of both companies and us kind of, joining and merging as one, we have a really wonderful mix of, globalization where we're across 52 markets, right? But at the same time, really wonderful technology. So our entire stack is built, in the cloud from top to bottom. We've been, in the market for over 25 years. And I think what we've really done well is to understand, what different regions require and tailor making those solutions to, what our customers on the ground need. So the evolution of the business was kind of, fintech evolving into more digital banks, and now, really large traditional banks, where we're doing migrations of, massive banks in Europe. We are helping to digitize, traditional banking services. We're helping to really revolutionize the way customers are spending and the different types of card types that they're using. So as our customers evolve, so has the company.
Could you maybe talk a little bit more about the real value that your products and your service provides to traditional banks?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when it comes to working with traditional banks, it's all about how do you create a solution that is reliable, that you can de-risk, but at the same time creates a lot of space for innovation, right? And some of the things that we've included is, for example, we have our own tokenization stack that's all built in-house. So when it comes to working with traditional banks, it's all about servicing their existing customer and kind of their legacy customers, and bringing innovation in without jeopardizing the legacy business. So it's all about how do we enhance the solution, how do we create innovation, but at a pace that the bank is comfortable with, where we're also complying with all of their regulations. So it's a wonderful journey working with these banks because they have a lot of knowledge around who their customer is and what they want to achieve, but we're able to just, really drive home the whole innovation piece and how we actually are helping them to diversify their customer base, right? Target different customer segments, different demographics, and different needs right now given the economic crisis as well. So things like buy now, pay later, and bringing in, tokenization, virtual cards, numberless cards. All of these things are key to kind of the evolution of, the banking sector.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and it's obviously an evolving landscape.
Yeah.
What do you think are the kind of the biggest things you see happening in fintech in the next year?
Yeah.
Perhaps something linked to your business, or perhaps even something that you see from afar.
Yeah, I think some of the biggest things that we're seeing coming out of fintechs right now is a lot of multi-currency cards, a lot of buy now, pay later solutions. But what I find really interesting is just the simplicity of it all, right? So right now, customers want one card linked to multiple accounts. They want to have that flexibility from within their mobile applications. They want to have a lot of control over what currency am I using, what account am I using, how am I managing my cash flow. What we've managed to do is we've managed to make that possible using, our extremely flexible APIs. But our banks and our fintechs are able to embed that into their apps and give customers real control. Not just control that is kind of still managed by the bank. This is like a real control. Customers have, they can make those decisions real time. They can change things on the fly. So it's wonderful to see that evolution, but I think that is the nature of the business right now. We have to give customers control. They have to have a say in where are they spending, how are they spending, and they've got to feel like they have that flexibility, but at the same time safety. So yeah, that's what we're seeing coming up. But multi-currency tokenization, those are kind of a health now, but there's some really cool things coming out. Flip cards are coming out. We've done a really amazing flip card in Hong Kong with Standard Chartered and Mox. So yeah.
Interesting, exciting. Yeah, I can totally relate to some of those needs as a consumer myself. So, and then just finally, really interesting to hear about the business. We're here at Money 2020. What are you most looking forward to? What are you most excited about seeing at the conference over the next few days?
Yeah, absolutely. So far, we already know that there's going to be quite a few announcements over the next 3 days. So exciting things coming from Visa and MasterCard. We're waiting to see what happens there. A lot of really insightful talks, which we're looking forward to. But again, for me, it's all about immersing ourselves in the overall conference and seeing what trends we're picking up, right? Because the more we understand about the future of payments and how things are moving, the more we can help to evolve our products and be proactive around what we actually support and what we offer to our customers. So for me, it's a lot about networking, but also learning.